Welcome back, dear students. Today we are going to do the exercises in activity book page 102 to 104. Take page 102 and read the language focus. It is talking about abstract nouns which we have already learned. Abstract nouns are things that we know exist and we know exactly what they are, but we cannot hold them, box them, or experience them with our senses. Abstract nouns can only be understood or realized with our mind. We cannot touch or see an object denoted by an abstract noun. You have already learned what is an abstract noun in the previous class. Question 1 is to circle the abstract nouns in the box. We can read the words happiness, forest, friendship, enthusiasm, apple, generosity, cushion, loyalty, house, forgiveness, face, stupidity, excitement, calculator, honesty, fire, disappointment, astonishment, road, envy. The words which are circled cannot be seen or touched. It is a feeling. So they are abstract nouns. The uncircled words forest, apple, cushion, house, face, calculator, fire and road can be seen or touched. Children, use a dictionary to understand the meaning of the new words. Read question B. Many abstract nouns have adjectives that are associated with them. Fill in the adjective related to each abstract noun. Example is given. Sympathy is the abstract noun and the adjective sympathetic. Grace, graceful. Beauty, beautiful. Luck, lucky. Wisdom, wise. Bravery, brave. Joy, joyful. Grace, beauty, luck, wisdom, bravery and joy are the abstract nouns, and graceful, beautiful, lucky, wise, brave, joyful are the adjectives associated with these abstract nouns. You can read some abstract nouns associated with the following nouns. The first and the third column are nouns and the second and the fourth column are abstract nouns. Brother, brotherhood. Child, childhood. Friend, friendship. King, kingship. Leader, leadership. Man, manhood. Member, membership. Mother, motherhood. Neighbor, neighborhood. Scholar, scholarship. You can see the suffix hood or ship is added to each noun to change them into abstract nouns. Verb to abstract noun. You can see the first column with verbs, second column with abstract nouns, third column again verbs, fourth column abstract noun. Act, action. Appear, appearance. Behave, behavior. Believe, belief. Die, death. Children, read all the words and understand the abstract noun. In question B, we changed the abstract noun into adjective. In this we can see the adjective and associated abstract noun. Able, ability. Angry, anger. Beautiful, beauty. Brave, bravery. Different, difference. Difficult, difficulty. Envious, envy. Great, greatness. Children, read all the adjectives and the associated abstract nouns. Read question number C. Many abstract nouns are formed by adding a suffix to another word. Write down the suffix that has been added to form the abstract nouns below. The word is kind, abstract noun kindness. The suffix added is ness. Sad, sadness. The suffix added ness. Disappoint, the abstract noun disappointment. The suffix added ment. Agree, agreement. The suffix ment. certain, certainty, ty is added. Jealous, jealousy, only y is added. Take page 103, read question A. Some words can be prepositions or adverbs depending on the context. Read the words in, out, on, underneath, outside, inside, through. These words can be used as prepositions or adverbs. Read the example 1. It took a full 3 minutes for all the bats to fly out of the cave. The word is used out as a preposition. Read the second sentence. In the flight, he knocked his younger brother's tooth out. The word out is used as an adverb. Read example 2. Your dog is sleeping underneath my car. The preposition underneath is used. His left eye was swollen with a bruise underneath. The same word underneath used as an adverb. Read the language focus in page 103. It is talking about prepositions and adverbs. Prepositions always come before a noun or pronoun, show its relationship to another word or part of the sentence. Read the example. The king put his crown in the cupboard, or the king put his crown on the table, or the king put his crown by the bed. Adverbs of place show where something happens and they are usually placed after the main verb or after the object noun. Please come in. We can see the word in is used as a preposition and an adverb. Next question. Decide whether each underlined word is an adverb or a preposition. You have to read each sentence focusing on the underlined words and you have to say whether it is an adverb or preposition. Example, I put my clothes on when I get dressed. I put my clothes on when I get dressed. This word on is an adverb. Example 1. Please put on the plates on the table. This on is a preposition. Question number 2. The traffic officer waved us through immediately. Through used as an adverb. Book your seats through me if you need additional space. This through is a preposition. He put it by the window. Preposition. A car drives by at 6 o'clock every morning. It is an adverb. Question number B. Write your own sentence pairs using each word as an adverb and a preposition. You have to use the word outside as an adverb and as a preposition. You can see the first sentence. He is playing outside. This is an adverb. There is a chair just outside the room is a preposition. Next word inside. I opened the box and looked inside is an adverb. Keep the book inside your bag is a preposition. Take page 104. Question C. Prepositions are very small words but very important ones. They can completely change the meaning of a sentence. Rewrite these sentences using the correct preposition. 1. The bird flew high past the sky. Correct is into the sky or in the sky. Question number 2. Ashok went in school. You know it is wrong. Ashok went to school. Question number 3. Maxwell climbed through the hill. It is wrong. Maxwell climbed over or up the hill. Question number 4. The car drove against the road. You cannot say against the road. It is along the road. 5. The twins grinned by each other. It is wrong. The twins grinned at each other. Greta sat under her chair. Greta sat on the chair. Homework. Write all the grammar portions in your grammar notebook. Complete the activity book page 102, 204.